It's a double-edged sword. Like steroids, it is disastrous if mishandled, but life-saving in the right hands. Online education has really revolutionized the way we learn medicine these days. What if we combine the goodness of social media and online education platform, and if we can deliver content in ophthalmology which is clinically focused, concisely presented, and curated for residents, undergraduates, and ophthalmologists alike? To answer that question, I started a YouTube channel called The King's Crux. But what's interesting? There are tons and tons of materials available online. But what sets this channel apart? I feel the uniqueness lies in two aspects: the script and the shoot. How do I prepare the script for the topic? How do I deliver the lectures? The scripting. So I go back to the textbooks, get the information what I call as the text tracks, combine with clinical photographs, and I add my own hand-drawn illustrations to the picture, create a mix, what I call as the pool of information. Once this pool of information is created, I put this against 3 levels of learning: level 1, 2, and 3. In level 1, I teach the students only on the basic fundamental principles or concepts, without which they will not be taken to level 2, that is the body or the core of the topic. And only they have mastered levels 1 and 2, then I take them to level 3, advanced ideas, research questions, and trivia. It's what I call as the Faluda principle. Very nice image at the right time. It's like having the concepts first. Let the students cherish and enjoy the topping first, then the body, then the advanced. The good thing about this principle is you all have a very short amount of attention span. The very first presenters of this session might have gathered more attention than the last ones like us. Similar to that, very first few minutes is very essential to deliver the right amount of information, and that hits the bullseye and gets the maximum productivity out of our lectures. Instead of 3 levels, whenever I take a class on a case-based approach, I use 3 C's: concepts first, case second, and crux the last. Crux is the USP of these lectures. In one single slide, I summarize the entire concepts into an algorithm or a flowchart or a mnemonic. As in this case, I have condensed toxoplasmosis. So the idea is how we teach is as important as what we teach. Sometimes it is even more important. Let me illustrate with one of my lectures on amblyopia. There are 2 men trying to impress a girl by giving her a chocolate. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, right? So we have a message here. One of these men is trying to impress the girl by giving a chocolate, but gets rejected because of 3 reasons. One of them is not giving the chocolate to her, but to someone else. Strabismic amblyopia. One of the men is giving a bigger chocolate. The other one is giving a smaller chocolate. Anisometric amblyopia. And one of the men is not giving chocolate at all. Deprivational amblyopia. So, using stories to make our points clear. That is what Aristotle told centuries back. To use all 3 elements of oratory: ethos, logos, and pathos. Ethos means credibility or references. Logos means logical arguments. Most often we make use of the ethos and logos, but we do not consider much with the pathos or the emotional quotient of the audience. When we tell the right stories, make our lectures more vividly engaging, then we get jackpot out of that. So use pathos in our lectures. Now that's with the script. How do I shoot the videos? This is the exciting part because I use 3 gadgets. I use a MacBook Air, I use an Apple Pencil, and I use an iPad. Apple tree. We are under that now. So this is how I create the lecture. Once the keynote or the presentation is done, I establish a common Wi-Fi connecting the laptop and the iPad. Then I can wirelessly transmit the keynote or the presentation from the laptop to the iPad. Then I use the Apple Pencil to doodle, to scribble, or to annotate whatever is on my iPad screen. And that gets mirrored automatically to the screen. Volume, please. Oh, that's fine. So this is where, this is like actual thing how I record the video. So what, it's fine. So I give my voice, I record the screen, so thereby we get video lectures which are visually engaging, vividly narrated, and real-time annotated. And I upload these videos online to YouTube, and voila, we have an easy to create YouTube channel. Just that we use Apple gadgets, but we have a cheaper alternative as well. So I've got around 6,000 subscribers, doing pretty well as a resident. So what is the crux of this talk? First, fundamentals first. Teaching the fundamental basics concepts first is essential. Illustrate. Images speak more than 1,000 words. Repeat, relate, and review the concepts. Tell stories to appeal the emotions of the audience. And put all the information in 3 levels for easy teaching and effective learning. I feel this first are the first-class ingredients for finest teaching to serve our students. I want to dedicate this talk to Dr. V, the founder of Aravind System, who had a dream to eliminate needless blindness. I too have a dream, that is to eliminate needless ignorance in the field of ophthalmology by providing quality content accessible for all, totally free of cost. I too have a dream. Thank you.
Very nice.